Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video we're going to answer the packet tracer activity in chapter 8, which entitled implementing subnet subnetted IPv6 addressing scheme. So this is our topology setup, then our addressing table. So later on we're going to refer on the table. So the objectives of this activity is: first is determine the IPv6 subnet and addressing scheme. And second is configure the IPv6 addressing on the router and PCs and verify connectivity. So scenario, your network administrator wants you to assign 64 IPv6 subnets to the network shown in the topology. Your job is to determine the IPv6 subnets, assign IPv6 addresses to the routers, and set the PCs to automatically receive IPv6 addressing. Your final step is to verify connectivity between IPv6 hosts. So first part is to determine the IPv6 subnets and addressing scheme. So step 1, determine the number of subnets needed. Start with the IPv6 subnet 2001, so semicolon DBA colon ACAD colon 0068 and double colon slash 64, and assign it to the R1 LAN attached to the gigabit Ethernet 0. So this is our LAN R1, and this is, and next is for the rest of the IPv6 subnets, increment the 2001. So this IPv6 subnet address will just going to increment it by 1. So here I'll make a table. So we're just going to increment this subnet address by 1. So yeah, just going should be 9, then 10. I know it's A, since A is equals to A, and then 12 is equals to B, and then 13 is equals to C. So later on we're going to make use of that table that I made. So next is to assign IPv6 addressing on the routers. So here we have two routers here. So next is to assign the IPv6 address to the R1 for two LANs link and one link. So one link is also the link local address. So assign the first IPv addresses to the R2 for two LANs and assign the second IPv6 for one link. So here we go to the R1 router and then CLI. Then we're going to configure here. Enter to configure terminal global. And then we're going to ask the interface 01 IPv6 address. And then we're going to refer now to our table, the table that I made. So the first subnet address that we will use is here, is, and remember to since to change this to 1, since there's the usable host. And then the IPv6 address command, and then we're going to use the default the link local address. So this is it, the F, and then don't forget to put a link local hyphen command after the address. So then after that need to to type no shutdown command to activate that interface. So next is type exit and then enter again to interface gigabit internet /1 IPv6 address. Then next is we're going to use the subnet address. Then change this to 1, so since this is the usable host. And then the IPv6 address. So our link local address is FE80, then double colon 1, and then link local. Then no shutdown command to activate this interface. So next is to assign to the interface serial 0/0/0, and here we're going to assign the IPv6 address. So this is the what we need in the one link. Paste that and then change this to 1. I'm sorry, I locked in the command IPv6 should be have address. Then change this to 1. Then IPv6 FE80 colon colon 1, and then link IPv6 address, and then FE80 1, and then our link local command. Then no shutdown command to activate this interface. So now we're done in configuring the R1 switch. Let's proceed now to the next switch. So you notice here that there's a connectivity in the two switches here in the router 1. So the next router that we will configure is the router 2. So again, we're just going to refer to the table that I made. Enable, then config terminal, then interface gigabit 0/0, then IPv6 address. Now we are going to use this. We'll just adjust this a subnet mask address, since we already used the other here in the top. So we're just going to use this. Then remember the available usable host, change that to 1, and then IPv6 address. So now we're going to use a link local address, since earlier we used the IP address FE80 then colon colon 1, but now it's different. We should change it to 2, and then the link local command. Then we're going to type the no shutdown command to activate this interface, then exit, and then the interface gigabit 0/1. Then next is we're going to assign the IPv6 address, which is here. And we'll change this to 1 since it is the usable host. Then IPv6, going to assign now the link local address. So FE80 colon colon 2, and then the link local, and then now shutdown command to activate this interface. So next is we will now set the interface serial 0/0/0. The next thing that we're going to assign here is IPv6 and address. So we're going to look in our table. This one, then paste. Then we're going to change it uh, to 2, since we already used the one for earlier from the router one. So here we're just going to change it to 2 to avoid conflict, and then IPv6, and then we're going to assign our link local address, which is the FE80 colon 1, and then the uh, link local command, and then no shutdown. So that's it. So let's go back to our packet tracer. Now we are done here we're done already here in the part 2 in configuring the IPv6 addressing routers, and the last thing is we're going to configure the PCs to automatically receive IPv6 addressing. So in order to do that, configure the 4 PCs for automatic configuration. For auto configuration, it should then automatically receive full IPv6 addresses from the routers. So next is each PC should be able to ping the other PCs and the routers. So let's proceed to this in this first PC, then desktop, then IP configuration, and this you're just going to choose this auto config to automatically assign the IPv6 address, the IPv6 gateway, and the IPv6 and the link local address. Next is we'll proceed here. We're just going to automatically assign auto config here. It's the same process, and then here. Now let's try to ping other PCs. First, I'm going to use my phone and to take pictures of the IPv6 address because it's too long and it's hard for me to remember. So let's ping the PC2. Ping BBA, then up 8GB, then C9 201, then the C7FF, then no, it's FE66 colon 86E9. So we get the reply, so there's a connectivity between them. So I will not ping all of the PC because it will take time for me, because it's the IP address, IPv6 address of each PC is too long, and then now that we managed to verify the connectivity between the PCs, so I think we're done in this packet tracer activity. So that's it for today's video. So if you like this video and if you learned something, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.